Okay, so I've got a 2007 Nissan Titan today, and I thought I'd do kind of a walkthrough of what modules and computers you're able to change and initialize using this Autel MS906. So we'll go ahead and read the VIN, and then we'll go in and we'll see. I get asked a lot, can you replace the module, TCM, ECM, various modules on different vehicles using the Autel? And it varies from vehicle to vehicle. So this is going to be for a Nissan Titan. Actually, it's a 2006 model. And first we'll go into coding, because a lot of times that's where that's going to be, is under coding. So we got 4 different options here: coding, coding online backup, coding online restore, and customization. We'll just do customization to start with and see what it has. Okay, so this is where you can change some of the options that the vehicle has. For instance, door lock, unlock setting. A lot of times that's where if you push the button on your remote one time, just the driver's door unlocks or all the doors unlock. Things like that. And I'm not going to go through every one of these because we'd be here forever, but these are basically just some of the customized options the vehicle has that you can modify to your liking. So as far as computer coding, the coding online backup, that's where you're going to back up the information in the computer or computers, and then the restore is where you're going to restore that information back to a computer. So we're going to hit coding to start with, and we're going to see what options that has. So it says here, please write in the coding data after replacing the new ECU. Please write in the correct data of the testing vehicle. The ECU may not work properly if the entering coding data is incorrect. So we're going to hit OK to that. And it's going to go through and it's going to just read the all the computers, whatever it can read, the modules and the computers that is on the vehicle, and then it should list any modules or computers that it is able to, to write the data to after you've changed one out. So we'll just let it do its thing. Sometimes it can take a couple minutes. It says it does have the latest Nissan software. 8.10 is the latest updated software as of today, which is September 1st, 2021. Okay, so what we got here is we got a BCM. So if you needed to change the BCM, you could do that. The transmission control module. So if you put a new transmission in, or even just the control module, you'd be able to change out the module, write the old transmission information to the scan tool, and then upload it back to the new module, so your transmission will work correctly. And then the instrument cluster. So that's 3 main things that you definitely want to be able to do on a vehicle if you need to change any of those 3 items out. Now, I see that the PCM or ECM is not listed here, so we'll go into that module specifically and see if there's any options in there for that. I'm surprised if it's going to allow us to change the BCM transmission instrument cluster. I'm surprised that it would not allow us to do the ECM, but let's find out. So I'm not going to click on these because sometimes it can be a lengthy process, and this vehicle doesn't have any problems going on with those, and I don't want to initiate any problems. But those 3 options are there. So let's back out of this. And like I say, I believe the coding online backup and the coding online restore is where you're going to upload the module information to when you're backing it up. And then if you needed to ever restore it, the online restore is where you're going to do that at. the coding where we was just at should give the steps as far as normally what happens is whenever it tells you before you remove the old module, let the scan tool read the configuration data that it needs to, and it will store it in the scan tool. Then it'll tell you go ahead and proceed with the installation of the new or used module, and then it will, after you've done that, you'll hit a button, and then it will start uploading to the new or used module the configuration data that it had downloaded from the original module. Okay, so let's go over here to the engine ECU. And normally, if it's called a PCM, normally that's transmission and engine combined into the same module. If it's got a separate transmission control module, that's a TCM. If it has a separate engine control module, that's an ECM. And a PCM is powertrain control module, which generally is engine and transmission combined together. And normally where this will be is under special functions. So we're going to go ahead and go straight to special functions. And we'll see, okay, right here we got VIN registration. That's normally where whenever you change the and I don't know what the VIN is. I don't know if it's one of these or not, so we're going to back out of that. Whenever you change the ECM out, in a lot of cases, you've got to put the VIN in order to make that happen. So the next step on that, as you saw, it wanted the VIN to the vehicle, and then I would have went to that next step, and that's where it would have said, it would have gave you the instructions on how to do the ECM swap. But anyway, it does look like on this 2006 Titan, you can change out all the important modules with this scan tool. Any other modules that it may have, for instance, let's get out of here for a second. Like airbag module, not sure about that. You may not need a scan tool to change out an airbag module. It might be a plug and play situation. Some scan tools allow you to reset the module. Let's go ahead and go into airbag just to see, because sometimes in an airbag deployment, depending on the vehicle, you either have to replace the module or you can reset it after you've replaced the airbag or airbags that deployed, and then you have to go in and either reset the module or you have to replace the module altogether, depending on manufacturer. And I'm not seeing anything here. There's no special functions buttons, so that means that there's nothing to, there's not a reset, there's live data, read codes and erase codes basically. Trouble diagnostic record, nothing detected there. So it may not be able to be reset. You may just have to either, with an airbag deployment, you either have to replace the module or you might not have to do anything. Once you replace the airbag, that module might still be good to go. If that's the case, that's good for Nissan to make it like that. BCM, we saw that you can replace that. HVAC module, I'm sure that's just a little box that's plug and play. Anyway, that's probably about all I've got. A lot of these modules aren't even going to be on every vehicle. So this is just all the modules that could be. And most of these are just a little box that is definitely going to be just a plug and play, situation. Anyway, that's all we got for this video. So you guys take care. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Surfshark is an easy-to-use security tool for you and your whole family. Want to know how? Peter can unblock all of the sports events anytime. Olivia can enjoy unrestricted entertainment on the go. Jimmy can surf the web safely while on public Wi-Fi. Amanda can share her moments on any social media from anywhere in the world. Surfshark is here for all of you.